Good morning. It is so very cold this morning. I don't know if you can tell. It's also very foggy this morning. Well, not very foggy. Well, it is foggy. It's a bit foggy. It's not very foggy. It was very foggy when I left my house, and I've been walking for a few minutes. It doesn't seem so foggy anymore, which is weird. But you can get the old condensation, the kind of. I remember when I was younger, and like it was always really cold, and the condensation coming out your mouth was the best thing in the world. You know, like walking into school and stuff, and you had the condensation going. I used to pretend I was a train, you know, because back then we had the steam train. Well, we had trains like we have now, but the only experience that I ever really had was a steam train, because down in Dymchurch they have the Romney Hive and Dymchurch Railway, which is this tiny little steam engine. And when I say tiny, I mean proper tiny. Wow, there's loads of it. That's what I used to do. But yeah, it's proper tiny. It's kind of like I wouldn't be able to fit in it now, sat down. You know, it's really small. But it was always such good fun. Like me, my mum and my sister used to get on it, and then my dad would race us in the car from Dymchurch to Romney, and then we'd all get in the car at Romney and then come back home after having lunch and stuff like that, and it was great. Times like those. You don't get those anymore. Should do. I think I'll have to do that one day. Even if no one else is going to be there, I'll take you on the Romney Hive and Dymchurch Railway one day. Because I haven't been on it for years. And I don't reckon I would get on it anymore. But there's no harm in trying, and I think may as well. It'd be good fun. That was a nice little reminiscence, you know? Talking about going into school, doing the old train. Mind you, I used to proper go for it as well. I used to tilt my head back so that the steam was going upwards, and then, well, not steam, but so that the quote-unquote steam was going upwards, and then chugging off like it does from a proper steam train. You may have noticed we're taking a different route today. We don't normally walk through this way to the high street. I just fancied a bit of a change, really. I haven't walked this way for a while, so I thought I may as well, just because, really. Why not? Oh, my hand's cold. I've got to put you away for a while now. I don't think I could ever be a dog owner. I haven't got a problem with dogs. I get on with dogs. In fact, I find most of the time we just get on well. Like, whenever I've been round to someone's house and they've had a dog, and I know dogs are like quite curious creatures by nature, but they come up to me and they're jumping all around and stuff like that, and then they kind of just sit with me or engage with me, you know. I went round to how can I put this story briefly? Toby used to live in Northampton, and the people he lived with had a dog, and the first time I went round there, and, you know, all the formalities done, stuff like that, and I was just sitting on the couch, and then their dog comes and sits in front of me, like, looking all royal and kind of noble between my legs. I was sitting kind of like my legs slightly apart, because that was comfortable, and the dog came and sat down right there, and they said, that generally means that he likes you, or that the dog likes you. He comes and sits between your legs, he's comfortable with you and he likes you. And I'm like, oh, he's only known me, 10 minutes? And, like, normally dogs that are, like, me and dogs tend to get on, you know, so it's not like I have a problem with dogs. It's just kind of like, what the fudge? It's just a tyre. Where's the rest of whatever that fell off of? Probably in there somewhere. It's a shame. I'd quite like to go through there. I used to walk home through there on the way back from school. When I was coming back from secondary school, I'd get the bus like halfway and then walk the rest, and my walk would take me kind of through those woods there, there was an entrance just a little bit further ahead up here. Oh wow, yeah, look how foggy it is on the camera. That's mad. Doesn't even look that foggy in real life. But the entrance, I think, is actually just by this bin right here. And I used to kind of go through there and then cut round through here, and then it would turn out down there where that tyre was. And in my mind, that was a kind of shortcut, so that's why I used to do it. Whether it is now or not, I don't know. Or whether it was then, I don't know. It just felt like a shortcut. And also, because I genuinely needed the toilet by that time, so it let me have a wee. What was I saying? Yeah. Like, I don't have a problem with dogs, and I get on with dogs. But I couldn't own one. I couldn't deal with all the care and attention they need. Walking, you know. Jesus. Talking of dogs. You know, I couldn't go around walking them, I couldn't go around picking up after them, I couldn't deal with looking after them at home and stuff. They're just too needy. I will always be a cat person. When it comes to keeping a pet, it will be cats, because they just take care of themselves. Leave some food out. Job done, really. I'm about to walk past my old primary school. Don't know if you can tell because of all the kids shouting and stuff. But obviously because of that, I've got to put you away now. Because people tend to frown on other people walking past schools with cameras out. Apparently it makes you a bad person. But it just makes me happy. You know, partly just kind of like the noise of children shouting like that makes me happy, because it takes me back to when I was that young and just shouting, making noise for no reason. And also it makes me happy because of the memories I have of being there. But now I do need to put you away, seriously, because the school is right there. The best bit about it for me is they still have all the traditions that they used to do while I was at that school. It's great. Like, when I was there, they implemented the bell ringing system, where at the end of break and lunch a teacher would come out and they would ring a bell once, and then everyone would have to stand still and be quiet, and then the bell would be rung again. You'd have to go and line up in your class groups, and then you'd wait for your teacher to come and get you, and then you'd all be led in. And they still do that. I just watched them do that. That's so cool. I think that's great. Like, that just helps. That takes me back even more. It's so good. I used to visit, like, in the I think it was like the 2 or 3 years since leaving that school. So after I left in year 6, I guess in year 7 and 8, and maybe once in year 9, I used to go back and see my old teacher who taught me for year 6, just to kind of check how she was, just to be nice, just to kind of keep a contact with that school, because it was so good. It was a really great school. It probably still is. So it was just to kind of keep that contact, and in the end I kind of fell out because GCSEs took hold and I had to kind of prioritise, really, and the GCSEs took precedent, and I kind of never found time to go back and visit. I don't even know if she's still there. She might be, but she might not be. She got married, so her surname changed. But I think I visited her once or twice after that, because I think I remember congratulating her on getting married. But it's kind of reached the stage now where it's almost too late for me to go back and visit, because even if she was still there, then I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Nick," and she'd go, "Nick." Yeah, I used to insist on being called Nicholas. He taught me for year 6 about 7 or 8 years ago. Longer than that, actually. Wow. 10 years ago. Oh, she won't have a clue. So it's kind of too late for me to go back now. She won't be able to put a name to the face and stuff, which is a shame. But having said that, with secondary school, I'm going to go back and visit there a few more times, because that was really good as well. And also, I quite like the drama teacher who's still there, because she taught me, and she taught me in my last year. Because the drama teacher who used to teach me, she taught me every single year I was at that school, and then unfortunately she was no longer able to teach me for health reasons. I'm not saying I was a detriment to her health, but her health took a real turn for the worse, so she was unable to carry on teaching, which is a huge shame because she was an amazing teacher. She got me into drama. You know, if she hadn't have taught me for drama, then I don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing. You know, it was literally kind of one of those pivotal moments when she taught me for drama, and when I had fun in that class, and how she was at teaching. It kind of had that huge pivotal swing on my life, and you don't realise that kind of stuff until you look back at it and go, wow. You know, if she hadn't have taught me for drama, then I probably wouldn't have developed an interest, and then I wouldn't have studied it at GCSEs and A-level, and I wouldn't be doing a degree in it, and I probably wouldn't even be doing this, you know, because where else are you going to get the confidence to walk down the street doing this, and walking past people and having people judge you and look at you going, what the hell is he doing? But yeah, going back to the point in hand, secondary school, going to visit there more often. I'm going to make it a point to go back and visit there at some point soon, just to say hello and catch up and stuff like that. And who knows, maybe try and wangle a job as their like technician or something, because I believe he left. The technician who was there when I was there, he left, and I don't know if they got a replacement. So I might be able to go in there and see if she can pull a few strings for me to try and get me in somehow for when I finish uni. Who knows? It'll be good fun. But I have things to do now, so I will put you away and talk to you in a little while. That's it. All my jobs are done. Now I can just get home, get warm, and then get recording, because I want to try and get a lot more than I have done. I've only recorded one episode on the Netrock server today. I want to try and get more done. Only problem is, my sister's in the house today, and I don't like recording when other people are in the house, for the simple reason that, generally speaking, when there are other people in the house, there is background noise in the house of things clattering about and talking and things like that, and it's not what I want. So just gonna have to make do, I guess. I mean, I have to record because I'm running out of videos and I need to record some now. Which is a bit of an issue, but never mind, because the other problem is as well that later on in the week, other than being at uni, my parents are working from home on 1 or 2 days. So again, I don't really want to record with them in the house, partly because I don't want to disturb them while they're working, and also, again, the background noise issue, although admittedly there should be far less when it's my parents in, but even still. So who knows, we'll have to see, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know what else I'm going to record today though. I've done the Netrock server. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Factorio. I think some Factorio episodes will be good. I just record a little bit of everything. That's probably going to be wisest, because I can't remember what my upload schedule is. Can't remember what I've scheduled to upload on what day. Still, it'll pay off. I think I'll do Factorio when I get in, see if we can get a bit more used to that. Maybe a TACraft episode. Maybe some of everything. A couple of tutorials maybe. Might do a tutorial for the cave spider spawner that we've recently built on Netrock. Yeah, all sounds good. And boom! There was no one there. I was kind of hoping there would be, just in case. It would be a little bit weird for both of us. Weird for them, but really alienating for me. Never mind. Ooh, traffic all over the place. Huh, it's a roofer. He had like packages on the back of his van that I didn't recognise, but it's that yellow spongy stuff you get in the roof. You know, we got some in our roof, like right above the ceiling, and it makes up the floor of the attic. And my dad always said, "Don't tread on the yellow spongy stuff. Always walk on the beams. Don't tread on the yellow spongy stuff." And I never really knew why, but it's because if you tread on the yellow spongy stuff, generally speaking, you fall through the ceiling. And that's not from personal experience, that's just from what I've managed to deduce through various things that I've witnessed. I haven't actually fallen through the ceiling of anywhere in my house, or any other house for that matter. We've got mouse traps in our attic. There are some mouse traps laid up there, because I go up there every now and then just to grab like a couple of games or something. We've got mouse traps up there, and I don't know what they're baited with, because it ain't cheese. It looks like little bits of biscuit. You know, I didn't know mice liked biscuits, first of all, and second of all, it's not really working, because they keep on managing to eat it and drag it off, and it ain't set off the mousetrap. So, Dad, needs fixing. It has gotten dark, which can only mean one thing. It means it's afternoon, evening-ish, or the curtains are closed. The curtains are closed. Other soft drinks are available. Oh, door handle in the ribs. So, and a chair is stuck on me. This has been today. It's been quite a kind of nostalgic, I guess is the kind of word I'm looking for, kind of nostalgic vlog. I mean, that walk earlier into the high street where I was talking about all the stuff I used to do and things. I should do that more often. I'm a big fan of memories. I like my memories, and I don't think I personally give them enough time. It's all about here and now and what's going to happen. Just remember what has happened. You know, people say, "Oh, don't live in the past, it's no good to you." But someone's star jumping over there. It kind of is. You know, if you have your memories, then you're supposed to hang on to them. They're good. They're what have made you, you, in a way. So it seems senseless to ignore them, and that is why I do not. I try to remember my memories whenever I can, because they're good. It's good to remember your memories every once in a while, and I think that's what the vlog for today did very well. But nevertheless, I don't think there's anything else for me to impart unto you today, so I will see you tomorrow for another vlog that is going to happen. I've recorded Factorio when I got in. Right? Factorio is hard! It gets well hard as you get further on, and it's hard. So, who knows? It's hard. You'll see in the coming episodes. It gets hard. I struggle, but I struggle with most games anyway. But you know what I mean? It gets a bit hard. I wasn't expecting the difficulty curve. Let's put it that way. But yeah, that's kind of gone off topic. I will see you tomorrow. Got bangers and mash for dinner tonight. Excited! See you then. Bye.